guys, it's YouTuber Grudge, and as you can see, I have The Sims 4 up. Alright, the reason I'm doing this as a video is because I
Oh,
kind of miss my dad a lot. It's been over a year since he's passed away, and I have a new home, and I'm sorry, I'm starting to get a little emotional. I have a new home that I've moved into with my husband, and there's been a lot of changes. So I decided that I would do a bit of looking back at what I've been through in my life and my family, and I realized that there's not a lot that I know about the people or the place I came from. And there's been a lot of changes. Now, I don't know if I will ever be making an origin story of my parents, because I haven't. I don't think I know the full story off the top of my head, so when my mom comes, I'll have to ask her and perhaps even record. I'm not sure. It depends on her, actually. And I know she'll watch this video eventually, so I want to do as much justice to her and my late father as possible. So I have the Costi family here. And as you can see, Mark is a young blonde, young adult blonde. He's also a computer whiz and a quick learner, a vegetarian, a geek, and a glutton, just like my dad was in real life. And that's as close to him as I could get in sim form. The closest I could get with my mom, since they don't have like a medical professional trait, or what do you call those? Not traits, but the thing your sim wants to do over, yeah, medical professionals not there.
Ooh.
May have some noise going on in the background, I'm not really sure. But anyway, so for her I did the aspiration, the big happy family aspiration, and which also comes with the domestic trait. Now I can't, decide that, but I'm glad that they did. So for my mom's traits, I made her a goofball, because she can be really funny and she can goof around and whatnot with you. In some ways, she's a lot like a big kid. See, she's also self-assured. Now, the reason I put that trait in is because she is self-assured now. She wasn't as much when she was younger, but you know what? It's not about that. And she is also ambitious, which I know my mom is really ambitious. She's also going to eventually have the super parent trait, because she's really high up in her parenting already. And this is Sarah. Right now she's a toddler, but in real life, she's my older sister. Hi, sis. So, as a toddler, I made her fussy, because, I don't know, because I wanted to, I guess. So, she was born, a couple of days ago, I guess. So anyway, I just got the house that my Sims are living in to pretty much perfect. So anyway, right now my older brother, but right now because of a fluke, I screwed up. So he's gonna be turned into a boy as soon as I get done with this. Well, as soon as I get done with this video, I guess. No, as soon as he turns into a toddler. I'm sorry. I'm a little forgetful right now. Anyway, so let's get back in, and I'll show you guys what my, as much as I could remember, what my childhood home looked like. Now, my family moved around a lot, and there is no real way of representing all of that, so until I become a young adult in this Let's Play, we're just going to have the same house, and we're going to have the same everything. And when my mom gets here, I'm going to ask her for some details I might have forgotten, or things I got wrong. And then I may do an origin story if all of you want to see one of my parents and how they got together and all that stuff. So anyway, guys, I'm going to pause it real quick. This is more or less my childhood home. Uh, more or less because, well, it's not the same color and it's not a lot of things. But anyway, because The Sims 4 doesn't have a proper garage or any kind of like thing I can do any kind of skill building on, no cars, no motorcycles, nothing. I just made this into like a junk room, but in reality it was the garage slash storage slash you did your laundry in there slash access to the outside. It was a bunch of shit. So yeah, and I don't know how to do porches, but I may figure that out. Anyway, around this front area, it was supposed to have a little porch area and then off and have a driveway and then have the sidewalk. But instead of that, I just put in this little thing just so it's like, okay, there should be something here, but since Sims 4 is a little lacking, it's not there. All right, so everything in the inside is, I think, about the same. Um, from what it actually looked like. So a couple of things that I had to adjust was the room size because there were three people living in this first bedroom right here that I'm circling with my mouse. Currently, there's only my older sister, which she's a toddler right now, so it's a little bit less accurate because they were in an apartment before they were in a home, and they yeah. Anyway, I gave them a mother load in The Sims because uh, they own. Eventually, they own their own home, and because I'm not moving residence, or if I do, it'll be my personal sim only, and then I'll do my other storyline and stuff from there. A few changes on my life and a few other things. So anyway, this is anyway, so there's supposed to be a bunk bed on this side and then a single bed on this side. And then it just would have like straight up like windows and all that stuff. It was a very simple, basic house. It wasn't that complicated. I have the windows in the wrong places, but anyway, basically it was a set of bunk beds in each room, but you don't have bunk beds, so you don't have walk-in closets, but you have large ones. So I just put a wardrobe to simulate the closet. I'm not really sure if there was one, so I put a placeholder closet in here. But anyway, I try to make it as junky and well lived in as possible. And I tried to make it as accurate as I could where it came to my childhood home. So, as you can see, everybody's asleep right now. Okay, so, and mom's pregnant. Yeah, I'm gonna probably be calling the Sims that represent my mom and dad, mom, dad, and then all the other ones, sister, brother, all that stuff. So, yeah, I didn't quite have all of the parts and pieces to do the proper kitchen because once again, there's no like walk-in closets and there's no real way for me to do the things that I mean, to make it the way that it really kind of looked, at least in my memory. Since I've moved several times, I've forgotten what a lot of things look like. Anyway, so this guy's been calling my mom for the longest fucking time. And I've said no to him. I don't know how to make him stop. I don't know how to block him. So I guess we're just gonna have to worry about his advances. So, yeah. First, oh yeah, I'm a one of five for children in my family. So basically, it's going to be a really cramped and noisy household because I have to try for twins right after this pregnancy. Once my sim becomes a toddler, or my sim becomes a toddler. So yeah, Andrew is baby Andrew. Oh, well, I have to. I had a different spelling of Kosti, so it's more like Koski. Um, so I have to change it back when the baby becomes of age. Okay, everybody's sad. Why are you sad? You had a nightmare. Of course you did. And then, Andrew, wake up, Mom. Wait, who's better at the energy? Okay, so my dad's not as high in the parenting skill, but he's still pretty good. Okay, bottle feed, shush. Actually, I'm gonna shush first, and then bottle feed, and then I guess rock. Okay. Because you can't abide by a screaming baby. Okay, so since my dad's a geek and he has the geeky trait and everything, I'm gonna ask him to play some video games. I guess Sims Forever. What are you doing, Sarah? Are you gonna wake up your dad who's already awake? Oh, we're gonna make a mom. Why can't you just stay in bed? Alright. Mom, wake up. You gotta put your oldest daughter to bed. 'Cause she won't stay in bed. Ugh. I don't know, I'm gonna have to ask my mom how close to this in real life this was. So, clearly, but anyway, the way I play Sims is I like to, make them as independent as possible and all that stuff. So I like to play the toddlers alone, but I know the toddlers in real life would actually have to have everything done for them. So, if I choose to, play as the toddlers, like being independent on their own when mom and dad's sleeping, that's not anywhere near true to life, especially not in this stage. Yeah. So, you're gonna go make a silly face, said Andrew. I don't really need anything. So, Sarah's back asleep, Andrew's still awake. Dad's playing some video games, and what do you need to do? Raise the child for 2 hours? Oh yeah, I started this recording on the Sim weekend. A moment's from Tucking and Toddler. Aw, I didn't realize the parenting pack had a moment of peace for the parents. That's adorable. Actually, I don't know a lot of features on the pack. I don't know what the volunteer system looks like. But since my parents did volunteer for quite a few things, we had a club. I'm gonna probably create that, Pathfinders, but only after a certain amount of time has passed. I'm just gonna rush it. Sorry, my computer's not very good at this kind of thing right now because I have to upgrade it and it's really kind of slow. So, how about instead of getting your fun up, you have to go to bed because you have to work in the morning. Go sleep. But yeah, you can't have multiple careers on The Sims 4. Otherwise, I would have my mom doing a bunch of stuff like in real life. She really did have multiple jobs, and she really did, work pretty hard, and so did my dad. But there's no mechanic on the game, so I can't really do that. So he's just gonna be a computer geek. So we have him actually pretty high in skill. If you guys want to see charisma, programming, yeah, parenting, programming are around the same, but he's been doing programming longer. And then for my mom here, she already has parent level 6 since I had her taking reins on majority of the stuff. So, because that's the way it was, and my dad did do his best to take care of all of us. Anyway, you see the little stuff on the ground. I wish I had more stuff to decorate this area, like papers and like a hot water tank and like other things that would really have been there. I wanted to really make it feel like a home, but clearly it's not going to be perfect, and I've just, yeah. I'm good with that though. That way I can do some pseudo-idealism, like they never were too big on recycling as far as I know. I could be wrong with that. I'm probably wrong with that. I don't know. Okay, so yeah. Oh yeah, he's also a vegetarian. Oh, well, yeah, I already read that in the traits. My dad was always a vegetarian, and my older sister is a vegetarian as well. But the rest of us have gone more in the way of mom. We enjoy eating a lot of things. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep this video under about 15 minutes or so, and we're just gonna... Okay, we're gonna get Mom up. I'm gonna send her alone. Oh god.
Oh, tell it Jim Whipsy.
I guess we'll have the baby at the hospital. So we're gonna have two things to celebrate in this part. Yeah, join. Sure. When will you age up, child? Oh, yeah. Okay, so, Sarah turned into a toddler right after Andrew was born, which, if I did that correct, if I've done what I think I've done correctly, then I should be born within a few minutes to a few seconds of my older brother aging up, because when it comes to like timeline and everything, it really doesn't matter how many months and stuff because of the sim time, but what does matter is what stage of life they're in. So basically, I can say with some amount of certainty that my older siblings and I were all pretty much in the toddler phase when we were younger, so as soon as my older sister is about to age up, my older sim sister is about to age up, I'm going to, yeah, Mark is panicking there, right before Sarah's about to age up, I will get my mom pregnant with the twins. Hopefully. I'm gonna have to look up a hack for that. And the reason I didn't do any pre-mates is because I didn't want to have them all at the same time. I forgot. Do I have to talk to the doctor? Oh wait, I have to check in, don't I? Okay, so check in. Oh, guys, hopefully it's not a boy. Otherwise, I have two Sims to change up. Yay, I'm being born. It's so weird. It's so weird to think like that. I'm being born. Okay. Great, so we'll have two occasions I need to put in my recordings. Okay, I'm being born, and I won't change the name of anything else. Oh god, he's gonna freak out. He did this the first two times, I think, too. I can't really remember what he did the second time. Okay, so the first time he went and tried to buy pre-made meals, like, really, a lot of them. And it was super stressful to try to get on top of that. Stop freaking out. Go here. It's me! Yeah, okay, I can actually do. Mandy. Mandy Costi. Because I Costi a lottie. Aww. Another little baba. Yeah. It's me. Hi. This is gonna be an interesting edit.
Oh, lava.
Because I've never actually...
Oh,
God.
Rebuda.
Why am I already crying? Oh. I love you, Mom. I hope you see this. Alright, back home again, and go, go, go. Alright, so I'm home. We've all returned from day. Oh, why is this in the hall? We've never put food out in the hall. Alright, so yeah, that's more or less it. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull this bassinet to the corner of the room. Alright, now we've got me and my older siblings. Oh, and I'm crying. Why am I crying? Alright. At least she's not playing in her food this time. Okay. Yeah, just have a babysitter service up and just still waiting for the kid. Still waiting for Andrew. How about you go babble to your brother? You go talk to your brother. I hate to end this before aging up, but damn. And just when I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should just manually age up the kid, that's when I can't do that. Well, I hate to do this, but looks like I'm going to leave this right here. I was born. Andrew has not aged up yet. Sorry about that, but I will get to that as soon as I can. Yeah, just so you know, or just when you know it, Mom and Dad left the house. And the babysitter's here, so I can't manually age up my brother, even though my patience for this is getting so thin right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just cut it down unless he ages up pretty soon here, which then I may restart the camera. But until then, I think I'm just going to cut it off because it's been well over an hour. So see you guys next time, and if there's a little bit more onto this video, it's because he just aged up and I just got it on camera for you guys. So see you guys later, and bye bye.